diving deep into some pre-draft workouts involving the Warriors, and honestly, there are a few prospects who might fly under the radar but fit perfectly with what the team is looking for. The Warriors need size, a strong big man presence, and shooters who can stretch the floor, especially those who can hit threes consistently and play with length on the perimeter. Today we're breaking down 3 intriguing names: Caleb Girl from Missouri, Amari Williams out of Kentucky, and Bryce Williams from Nebraska. Each player brings a unique skill set and background, so let's get into how they might contribute to the Warriors moving forward. Starting with Caleb Girl. This guy isn't just some fresh-faced rookie straight out of college. He's an older senior with plenty of experience under his belt. He began his college career back in 2019 and has played through to 2025, logging a significant number of games and minutes. Unlike many prospects who are raw and still finding their footing, Caleb has already been tested at the college level, accumulating reps and honing his game over several seasons. That experience is invaluable, especially for a team like the Warriors who want players that can step in and contribute right away. His journey has been somewhat of a winding road. He started out at Iowa State but barely got any playing time as a freshman. He then transferred to UNLV, where he started all 27 games in a season and averaged close to 10 points per game. After that, he returned to Iowa State during the era of the transfer portal and NIL, spending 2 years primarily as a reserve before earning more starts in his final season there. Then, after entering the transfer portal again, he landed at Missouri. Although his first season at Missouri was hampered by injuries, he made a serious impact last year, putting up nearly 14 points per game and knocking down 40% of his threes on 7 attempts each contest. That's an impressive volume combined with a very solid percentage, exactly the kind of shooting the Warriors covet. Think of Caleb as a player in the mold of Jordan Poole, but even more focused on knocking down shots from deep. Fans have been clamoring for a shooter like him, someone who can come off the bench and provide instant offense, especially with Steph Curry sidelined at times. He also averaged nearly 2 steals a game last season, showcasing his ability to make plays on the defensive end. He even earned CC Sixth Man of the Year honors, which speaks volumes about his impact coming off the bench. In the Warriors' current lineup, where you have stars like Draymond Green, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Jordan Poole, and possibly Jonathan Kuminga if he stays, Caleb fits as a reliable shooter to take pressure off the starters and keep the offense ticking when the bench unit is on the floor. His style is prototypical for a three-point specialist. Caleb uses screens expertly to create open looks, something that is the bread and butter of Warriors basketball. You see it time and time again. Moody running off a screen, Steph Curry curling around a pick, Klay Thompson spotting up after a double screen. Caleb's ability to read and use screens makes him a natural fit for that kind of system. His range is elite at the college level, so transitioning to the NBA shouldn't be a big leap. He might not be the flashiest athlete, but he has enough burst and strength to finish plays with authority around the rim when needed. While Caleb can handle the ball a bit, he's not the primary playmaker. That's perfectly fine because his role with the Warriors would be more off ball, spotting up for threes and spacing the floor alongside sharpshooters like Landry Shamet, Bogdan Bogdanovic, and Andrew Wiggins. Spacing and shooting are absolutely crucial in today's NBA, and every championship contender needs reliable shooters coming off the bench. Caleb's height isn't towering, but he has enough length to contest shots and get his own rebounds. The Warriors have noticed the need for better shooting, especially when Steph isn't on the court, and Caleb provides just that. Looking at his stats over the years, you see a clear upward trajectory. After struggling with injuries early on, he steadily improved his volume and efficiency from beyond the arc. Last season, he was hitting 40% on about 7 attempts per game, which is significant for college ball. When he's on the court, he keeps defenses honest, and his shooting percentages hover around the low 40s in practice, suggesting that with NBA coaching and reps, he could easily become a dependable shooter for Golden State. This is exactly the kind of player that can help the Warriors maintain their offensive flow when the starters rest or get doubled. Caleb made 78 three-pointers last season with a 40% shooting clip, and while that volume isn't eye-popping, In college, imagine what he could do with NBA minutes, better teammates, and top-tier coaching. This type of player is invaluable to a team chasing a championship. If the Warriors can add Caleb Girl, it could be a low-risk, high-reward move that pays off. In clutch moments. Now, let's shift focus to Amari Williams, the big man out of Kentucky. Amari stands at 7 feet tall and weighs around 262 pounds, a big-bodied center who brings size and strength that the Warriors desperately need. His wingspan is massive, 7'5", which makes him a formidable presence on defense. He started his college career at Drexel, where he was a 3-time Colonial Athletic Association Defensive Player of the Year and earned first-team All-Conference honors twice. Then he transferred to Kentucky, a program known for producing NBA-ready talent, especially big men. During his graduate season at Kentucky, Amari averaged 11 points, nearly 9 rebounds, and over 3 assists per game, all while shooting 56% from the field. Those numbers demonstrate that he can score efficiently down low, grab boards consistently, and even facilitate the offense, which is a rare combination for a player his size. He started every game for Kentucky, showing durability and reliability. He also led the team in rebounds and field goal percentage and tied for the team lead in assists among 7-footers, a stat that highlights his playmaking ability from the center position. One of the most impressive things about Amari Williams is that he achieved a rare milestone in SEC history, becoming only the second player ever to record at least 375 points, 300 rebounds, 100 assists, 40 blocks, and 20 steals in a single season. This shows he's an all-around player who contributes on both ends of the floor. He defends, rebounds, passes, and even disrupts the passing lanes with steals and blocks. He plays with a high motor, not afraid to get physical down low, and moves well enough to keep up in transition. Compared to previous Warriors big men like Kevon Looney, Amari offers a more well-rounded skill set. Looney is a strong rebounder and defender, but hasn't been a major offensive threat or a rim protector who alters shots regularly. Amari, on the other hand, combines defensive versatility with the ability to guard multiple positions effectively. His rim protection is elite thanks to that massive wingspan, which the Warriors sorely need after struggling against teams that attack the paint aggressively. His high basketball IQ allows him to read plays and make timely rotations, an essential trait for any defender in Steve Kerr's system. While Amari isn't going to stretch the floor as a three-point shooter, he's not a stretch five. He excels in the paint as a finisher and lob threat. Think of him more like a solid traditional big who can score around the rim, rebound with authority, pass out of double teams, and protect the basket. His skill set reminds me a bit of Al Horford, or even a more versatile Clint Capella, players who impact the game without relying on shooting threes. In today's NBA, having a center who can impact both ends, especially on defense, is critical, and Amari fits that profile well. His durability is another plus. After gradually working his way into the starting lineup at Drexel and improving year over year, he played all games at Kentucky last season. That kind of consistency shows that he can handle the rigors of an NBA schedule. Teams looking for a defensive anchor who also has some passing touch will find him attractive. If the Warriors can't secure a big man from other sources, Amari Williams could be a very smart pick to bolster their front court depth. Finally, we have Bryce Williams, a wing player out of Nebraska with some exciting offensive upside. Bryce is the son of former NBA player Henry Williams, so basketball runs in the family. He missed an entire season due to a knee injury, but bounced back strong afterward. As a 6-year senior, he averaged 20 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal per game, showing that he can be a primary scoring option and also contribute in other areas. His three-point shooting is notable. Over his college career, he shot around 38.5% from beyond the arc, which is impressive considering the volume and the level of competition. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. A tremor is running through the NBA world, fueled by whispers and unconfirmed reports that superstar Kevin Durant might be available on the trade market. The very idea has sent shockwaves, particularly among the Golden State Warriors faithful, who are now buzzing with the improbable yet tantalizing prospect of a historic reunion. Sources close to the situation, who wish to remain anonymous given the highly speculative nature of the information, suggest that Durant's current team could be exploring options, though the reasons behind such a monumental decision remain shrouded in mystery. Could it be a strategic pivot, a response to internal dynamics, or merely a calculated leak to gauge interest? Whatever the impetus, the ripple effect has been immediate and profound. For Warriors fans, the rumor isn't just news, it's a jolt to the system, resurrecting memories of a dynasty built on unprecedented talent and cohesion. The thought of Durant once again donning the Warriors jersey, reuniting with Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green feels almost too good to be true. Social media platforms have exploded with fervent discussions, dissecting the feasibility, the potential cost, and the sheer emotional impact of such a move. Hashtags related to a KD reunion are trending, showcasing the raw excitement and yearning for a return to glory, while the financial implications and asset compensation required for a player of Durant's caliber would be immense. The notion of the Hamptons 5 core potentially reforming has ignited a firestorm of speculation. Analysts are already debating hypothetical trade packages, salary cap gymnastics, and the strategic implications for the Warriors and the league as a whole. Would such a move guarantee another championship run? Could it redefine the power balance in the Western Conference yet again? It's crucial to emphasize that, as of now, this remains firmly in the realm of rumor and conjecture. No official statements have been made, and the intricate dance of NBA trades is notoriously unpredictable. However, the mere possibility has been enough to ignite a passionate debate and reawaken a sense of hope among a fan base that once witnessed greatness. The coming weeks promise to be filled with anxious anticipation as the basketball world holds its breath, waiting to see if this astonishing whisper evolves into a thunderous reality. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.